Welcome to my October 2021 report on the solar PV, Tesla Powerwall and other electrical systems at our property in Huntingdonshire in the United Kingdom. This opening graph shows the electrical energy coming in from our two solar arrays and from the grid. The system specifications are shown in the description below the video. The total solar production this month was 386 units, a daily average of 12.4 units. The two arrays, despite their different peak ratings, produced almost the same amount of energy during the month, and over the next few months, in the winter, I expect the smaller southeast array on the steeper roof to produce more than the southwest array, due to the low angle of elevation of the sun. 549 grid units were imported in total, with just 7 of those units at peak rate. This is a big jump up from September, with the annex storage heaters on and the car now needing to be fuelled by grid energy. 20 units were exported to the grid, which was 2.1% of the total electrical energy coming in and 5.1% of the solar energy produced. The larger chunks of export happen when the car is not at home to absorb the excess when the Powerwall is full. Input of electrical energy slightly exceeded the top of the graph on the 19th, and the house was unoccupied for a week towards the end of the month, although our tenant was in the annex. This graph shows where the energy consumed by the property and the car came from. The figures driving this graph are mainly supplied by the Tesla app, with the car charging figures coming from the My Energy app. 21.1% of the energy came directly from solar, and a further 17.7% was solar delivered by the Powerwall, so the sun provided around 38.9% of our electrical energy during the month. 77.6% of the solar units went via the zappi charger into the car. The car also received 197.6 units from the grid, with the largest dose in the early hours of the 19th, busting through the ceiling of the graph prior to a journey up to North Yorkshire. The 1,025 miles travelled during the month was double our usual mileage and cost just over 6p per mile, as some expensive units were required from rapid chargers to top up on longer journeys. This graph shows the energy going into and coming out of the Powerwall each day, as reported by the Tesla app. 87.8% of the energy that went in during the month came back out. And here's the self-power graph, based on figures from the Tesla app, which reported that the proportion of self-power was down to 46.7%. This next graph shows the solar southwest production over the years since 2012. The monthly figure of 194 units was the second best October out of the 10 years, well above the month's arithmetic mean of 172.8 and the fractionally higher median of 175.5. Despite this good October performance, the cumulative solar southwest total over the first 10 months of the year meant that 2021 stayed in 9th place out of the 10 years up to this point. Here's the daily output of the two solar arrays for the past 365 days, with the 28-day moving average lines ending up very close together at what may prove to be the crossover date. And here is the distribution of the energy input for the past 365 days, an expanded version of the first graph shown in this video. And here's the daily solar production for that same period. Finally, here's the summary graph for our grid electricity usage since we moved here in the summer of 2011. The grey line is the number of low rate units as measured on the left hand scale, and the red line is the number of peak units. The monthly electricity bill, shown by the yellow line in the right hand scale, jumped as expected up to nearly £62 including standing charge. The green line shows the feed-in tariff for the southwest array's generation. And here's a reminder of the timing of the 3 major investments which have affected our electrical system. That's it for now. I'll leave you with the home energy usage graphs from the Tesla app for each day of October and hope to see you again next month.